Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message. And if you're not an Aquarius, this is absolutely your message. That's the only way it would show up, is if there's something here that you need to hear now, because it always shows up at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. I don't think it's a coincidence that it's here, because Pluto is with you for the next almost 19 years. So this is a Scorpio card. This is Scorpionic energy. Pluto is its ruling dignitary. So this is all about transformation, metamorphic transformation. So this isn't just sort of like the change of hair color, right? This is a change that you will never come back from. You will never be the same. This card also came out face up. This was actually the first card out. So this is something that just isn't working out. It's not that you're not working. It's there's stagnation. Like no matter... This is a situation where no matter how much work you put into it, there wasn't any change. Well, guess what? Pluto is coming in to tear it all down. Pluto is coming in to make darn sure that the change occurs, the change happens, and that's it. So whatever it is that was malfunctioning, whatever it is that wasn't getting anywhere, it's about to be done. And in some ways, it has transformed you. Maybe this concept of being stuck, or whatever situation this was, kind of taught you humility in a sense. It changed you. But what I really think is this: you are fucking done with a circumstance that wasn't getting anywhere. You're tired of trying and grinding your wheels on a situation that you weren't seeing any progress in. And it's now time for you to just be ruthless and say, I'm over it. I could care less. I'm over it. And it's almost like you are completely done with it. There's no coming back from that Scorpionic energy. But this isn't about end of life. It's not. This is about end of the old way of being and beginning of a new one. And those things that were just decaying are over and finished. And so if you have seen, let me say this, whoever out there that's watching, whoever of you have lost something recently, whether it was a relationship or a job or a habit, whatever it was, you're done. It's over. Like if you have felt things drop away, friendships, if you have felt things drop away, it is because of this energy. It's because it's the stuff that just wasn't going to work, or the stuff that wasn't going to help you grow. That's what is not working, and that's what is being completely torn down now. It's not anything that had any potential. So I want you to almost take, I know it hurts to lose things. You maybe feel like a fish out of water, but ultimately the things that you have felt dropping away are the things that needed to just get up out of your life. They just had to be done. And those are the things that were not meant to carry through in the next chapter of your life. They don't align with who you are anymore. They wouldn't have worked. They don't represent where you want to go or who you are becoming. They represent something old that wasn't working, or maybe it wasn't even that it wasn't working. It wasn't going to help you grow anymore. It had seen its day. And so now it's over with. So this is actually a kind of transcendence of sorts. And let's see, because we have 3 other cards here that dropped out with them, that fell out with them. This is you. This is Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. It's air energy. This is a way forward, and you definitely want to move forward. So this is a conscious choice to plan your way forward, or plan your way in a different direction, to plan your way away, not as in escape, but as in moving on, moving forward, and even the logistics for it. You've made a decision. It's a clear decision. It's an intelligent decision, and it's a planned choice. Not a planned choice, but it's a choice and then a plan that comes from that choice. And then we have the Five of Swords. So there's some sort of undermining here. There's some sort of criticism. There's some sort of attack. And maybe that's why in some ways you put stuff off, or you tried to make things work because you knew that people were going to come for you. And then we have the Sun. So yeah, it's like people, okay, so there's two things that the cards are telling me you're experiencing right now. One is that things are starting to drop away from your life that don't belong there. And the other is that people are trying to attack you. Hopefully not literally, but it could be at your reputation. It could be things that you've said. It could be, it could be on social media. It could be that there are a lot of pressures or a lot of critiques or a lot of people that are sort of throwing themselves in your way. These two things are happening to you right before the sun comes out and you transform. You wake up and awake. It's part of an awakening right now for you. And you're on the right track. If you know that you're on the right track when people start dropping away because it's not their track, but you're headed in that correct direction of transcendence, you are changing. And that means that your life is changing, and that the people that you're going to be hanging out with or be around is changing, and the things that you're interested in are changing. You are not, happy birthday, Dagdeni, you are not controlling this change. When Pluto is involved, this is all divinely guided. This isn't something that you can decide to not do. This is something that's inevitable, and that you will 100%, it is 100% gonna be inevitable. It is 100% gonna happen to you. And so what will it feel like? Your experience of this will feel like you've lost control of your life, like you're being forced into things, like how can you handle this? This is all part of your transformation. This is all part of what you absolutely can handle to come out on the other side, a successful and triumphant new version of yourself. So let me just say all that to you right here, right now. Let's get a moon card. I think it's a good time for it. Oh, look what was face up. A new romantic cycle begins. That's a beautiful energy. And that new moon in Libra is about 3 weeks out. No. Yeah, it's a while away, actually. It's a little bit more than a month out. Okay. What does this mean? First of all, it could be a time frame, and we'll go more into that in the extended. But a new romantic cycle begins. It doesn't have to be like love, attraction kind of romance. It could just mean that romanticism means ideal. It means idealism, idealization of a situation. You know, the idyllic version that's almost so idyllic it's fantastical. That's romanticism. That's what romanticism is. So if somebody says they're a helpless romantic, it's pretty much they're an optimist. They're dreamy. They look beyond the bright side. They're like whisked away in this ideal concept of the circumstance. That's romance. Well, this is a new cycle that's beginning. So it's almost like the universe is saying, please don't fear, because what's coming after this transformation is a beautiful, ideal new life for you. It's a new way of you being. Could have been something that you've always desired or never desired, never thought you could have. It's something that almost seems too good to be true, but it is true. So understand that that's coming right toward the end of this energy. This energy could last out for a month and a half, until that new moon in Libra happens. We're about to have a new moon in Virgo on the 21st. Right now it's the 15th when I'm recording this. So it's still a whiles away for the next new moon in Libra. So you've got about a month and a half to go in order for this to happen. So over the next month and a half, when you start seeing people dropping away from your life, not being friends with you anymore, not communicating with you anymore, when you start to see those endings happen and you start to see people try to like block you or criticize you, you have to find the strength and courage to keep going, because those are indications that you are actually on the right track, and don't be tempted off of it. you're going to get through this, and this is what you're going to find on the other side. An absolutely beautiful situation. Could this be actual romance? Of course it could. Of course it could. Absolutely. We have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles means stability. Four of Pentacles could also mean holding on. I think this is finding stability and finding a sense of self, finding boundaries to set, how very important that is, as well as cosmic justice settling in. It's like taking responsibility for something, or, you know, bearing witness to somebody's value or deserving of consistency. A promise is a promise, is what I just heard. I don't know what that means. In reverse, this could be compensation for somebody attacking you. You could be getting compensation for somebody coming after you, hurting you, trying to hurt you, especially with words. Criticizing, insulting, yelling, screaming, attacking with words, could even be attacking with the law. You're going to get a settlement out of that. And this could be metaphoric, but let's continue that metaphor. You're going to get a settlement, right, from justice. You're going to get a settlement because you deserve it, because it's known what people were doing or what somebody was doing to you. And so now there's a sense of things that are settling down. You're finding balance in your life. You're feeling like, oh, I feel in control of my life. This is beautiful energy. This isn't that far in the past. This energy of being attacked or, I don't know. No, attacked is a good word. Attacked, but I think it's verbally attacked. It doesn't have to be physical, especially not with the Knight of Swords. Okay. We have the Tower and intuitive. It's almost like you knew things were about to fall apart. You knew things were about to come crashing down. You understood that. And there's some major change that's happening on the eclipse for you. There's a huge breakthrough. Whatever was opposing you, whatever was in your way, whatever was like keeping you isolated or keeping you back or whatever was in your way, it's coming, it's crashing down. It's like almost like intuitively on some level you knew this was going to happen, and you're correct. It is going to happen, and it's happening sometime around that new moon. So let's see what that is. What is this Tower? What actually happens? What actually happens? What actually happens? There's a new relationship, a connection, or somebody comes through for you. This is a connection to somebody else. Something that maybe changed your existence or is about to change your existence. This could be a friendship. It's definitely soulmate, but this could be a friendship. This could be a child, a new child. This could be, could it be a lover? Yes, it could be a lover. Could it be somebody that you're with now? Yes. Dynamic, life-changing. So, but what's the Tower? The Tower is that you didn't expect this connection. You didn't expect this level of somebody being interested in you, caring about you, wanting to support you. Like you didn't expect this. But what is it? But here it comes. This person is going to help you get what you deserve. This person is going to help serve up justice for you. This person may be helping you for free just because they believe in you, but they're going to make damn sure that you actually get the justice you deserve and get treated fairly. And that's going to be a victory or a huge win for you. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. We have a change in the wind. Oh yeah, now everything is changing. The direction has changed. It's almost like away from tradition. It's almost like you'd be surprised. Why did it all of a sudden go dark? It's like all of a sudden you would be surprised at this change. A lot of people would. But see, there's a change in the consciousness of the world. There's a change in how they perceive you and how they interact with you. That's really what's changing. This sense of it's not going to be the same anymore. So it's like mindsets have shifted. And yes, this is going to work in your favor. Either new information is going to come in, something that will help you win. What makes for the change? What creates the change? What creates the change? What creates the change? What creates the change? This is somebody at a distance who lives at a distance from you, but they have a lot of opportunities for you because they have a lot to offer. They know that you're worth it. They know that you're valuable. They may be asking you to come and move. They might be saying there's so many more opportunities out here, or showing you that there's something else to try, a different career, a different person. And as soon as you do, there's so many options or opportunities that come flying at you and create a great deal of abundance. Let's get, okay. There's so much. Hold on. More here. Let's get an angel message. Okay, we have life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. God is supporting you, and that's your Ace of Swords. You are divinely guided, and the universe is coming through to cut right through the bullshit. This is a blessing that's coming straight from the divine. So it's nothing else. It's just a blessing, a life-changing epiphany or experience. It's got to do with a huge opportunity coming through for you too. Okay, but what kind of opportunity? Like, what is it exactly that happens? What is it exactly that happens? There's life where once there wasn't. There's a chance now, or a grace that comes from losing everything. A sense of kindness and humility. Let's continue this over in the extended. I hope you want to see more. I'll be there. Hopefully you will be too.